talk about vertical zonation and why this habitat is suitable for barnacles.
Right now we're here at low tide because California at the southern coast has mixed semi-diurnal tides. So there's a high tide, low tide, and then there's kind of intermediate tides. And so right now we're here at low tide so we can actually see the barnacles and not drown.
We're back in the field here today talking about barnacles. So barnacles live on a hard substrate. They aren't able to live in the soft sediments or else they'll be washed away. They also have to be adapted to wave shock. They live in a high wave shock area. Because of this, they're able to get water, nutrients, and planktonic food.
So as you can see here, we have multiple species of barnacles. These ones up here are a lot smaller and probably desiccate not as easily and can live in a drier habitat and don't need as many nutrients from the water because they live so high up. Whereas these barnacles down here, these are a lot larger. You can also see there are some mussels, or what I believe to be mussels, are sprinkled in here. And these barnacles probably need more nutrients, they need more water, and they desiccate more easily. If you follow me over here, you can see that these barnacles up here, these are a lot smaller. These are the same ones we saw over there, and they're still living in this upper niche up here. Whereas those larger barnacles and mussels are now absent in this area, which means that they need that moisture, they need those nutrients, and they can't live farther up the pier.
This is an example of intra-specific competition. If you see here, the barnacles are clumped together because this is the most suitable environment. They're competing for the same resources in the same space. If you come down here, the same thing is happening. You see a large cluster of the same barnacle competing for the same space, and the clustering allows them to hold on to the substrate. If you come up here, there's no competition between the barnacles because of these pier legs preventing the waves from hitting this and allowing them to get their nutrients.
On this exact same coast, we also have examples of interspecific competition. You can see that there are multiple different species actually in this small grouping. There are smaller barnacles here where there are like larger barnacles speckled throughout, which probably means that these barnacles, these larger ones, there isn't enough resources for them to have a really high population density, and so that's why there's only a couple speckled throughout. Also, these barnacles probably cannot outcompete these smaller barnacles in such a large area, and that's why they're living in the same place at the same time. If you go down here, you can also see interspecific competition between barnacles and mussels, and these mussels, it appears, only come on this coast or this substrate where there are barnacles, which implies that these mussels depend on the barnacles for something to grasp onto and hold onto. Whereas there are barnacles living without mussels, which implies that the barnacles don't really need the mussels to survive. So there is interspecific competition, but it also shows the way where species interact and depend on one another.
Hi, I'm Arlena.
And I'm Emma.
Thank you for joining us at the Santa Monica Pier to learn about vertical zonation.
We hope you learned something about the abiotic and biotic factors that dictate where these species live, and
go barnacles! The waves also bring water. Oh, not recording. I accidentally pressed record. Stop. So this is an example of intra-specific. Oh wait, that's right. To the fact that there is
we probably need certain nutrients that one barnacle needs, like a certain This is so bad. Sorry. And I'm Emma. We hope you learned something about the